Hey, I'm Primitive Tim, and today we're going to learn how to make a hemp bowstring from a twine that you can buy. So this is the bow I'm making my string for. So this bow is about 4.5 feet long or so. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make this 6 plies. This is just a normal twine. If you want more information about this specific twine, check down in the description. There's a link to websites and stuff. Now, if you have access to the actual marijuana plant, getting fibers directly from the plant is going to be a lot better than this stuff. But of course, here in Florida, it would be illegal for me to be in possession of the plant itself. So I'm going to have to stick with this twine. So I'm going to want to compare my strands with the bow. So I'm going to make them about 1.5 feet longer than the actual bow. And I'm going to do 6 strands. And that'll make a nice strong bowstring for one of these lighter weight bows. Alright, so I've got my 6 strings, and you may have noticed I didn't really measure them out. I just kind of eyeballed them, and that's actually more ideal because when I do my Flemish twist, I'm not going to want them to be all the same length. And I don't want them terribly uneven, because like you notice this one's much longer than the rest, so I'm going to have to cut that one down a tad bit. And that'll be good. Actually, I'm going to hang on to this piece because I'll use it later. So you notice this end, they're fairly uneven. So what I'm going to go ahead and start doing is I'm going to just go ahead and start doing my reverse twist right here. And I do that basically just by basically all I do is I just wrap a short section like this, and then I'll just flip it back over on itself. And I'll just continue doing the reverse wrap, except I'll combine the two sides so that they connect, and then that will complete the loop. So once the two sides are weaved in, I just continue on down the whole thing. Cramps in my thumb when I do this too much. Now I'm going to take the loop end and I'm going to slide it over the nock end. I'm going to put it about where I want it, so about here. And I'm going to kind of bring this a little bit lower than I normally would because the string is going to stretch a little bit initially. So I'll bring that down here and then I'm going to tie it onto this end. Now once this is tied on, I'm going to go ahead and brace it and see how she does. Alright, looks pretty good. Yeah. It's a nice little string there for this little bow. Now I want you to keep in mind that these plant fiber strings are always going to wear out much quicker than anything you can buy at a store or order online. So it's very important that you use a Turkish double loop for this, and check out the video right here for that. Also, you want to reinforce the area that you are going to be nocking your arrow, and so that's why I saved those extra little strips, because I'm just going to wrap that around the edge here, and then tying it on the end also helps because you can adjust the length. Also, if I need a string on another bow really quick, I can just take this one off of this one and transfer it over to that bow because I've got some room to spare over here.